What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is ZacNovak and this is ZacNovak Plays Games. In today's video, we're having a look at the Iron Banner Season 3 ornaments. Roll the intros, let's get into it, and I do hope you enjoy. Alrighty, now before we do get into the video, I just want to say I'm using a different microphone. My other mic actually died, which kind of sucks. But getting into the video, first off, let's just talk about, well, Iron Banner and Faction Rally have some changing loot. Now with this Season 3 that we have at the moment, people have been going through and looking at the database and data mining a few different bits of information. Some of the information are the Future War Cult, New Monarchy, and Dead Orbit are all going to have, different emotes, which in itself is pretty cool. Future War Cult has Sign of the Future, New Monarchy has Hail the Monarch, and Dead Orbit has Iraq Greeting. Now the Iron Banner in itself also has its own emote. It's called Salute of the Lords. Now we can't actually see what these emotes are as of yet, but yeah, kind of use your imagination. They do kind of just, kind of sound like it's going to be the symbols for Future War Cult, New Monarchy, and Dead Orbit actually, doing some such with the actual emote. And the Iron Banner one obviously is a salute. But yeah, there also is, as people have found, an Iron Banner bundle pack which contains the fighting line ornament, the Lupus Visage, as well as 2 gleaming crucible boons and a fire team medallion. Each faction in itself also has a respective exotic arm ornament. Now the Future War Cult has the Hunter Knucklehead radar helmet, which has the predestination actual ornament. New Monarchy is the Titan chest crest of Alpha Lupe that gives the blazing heart ornament. Now we don't have any thumbnails for any of these yet, but yeah, kind of, I guess they're gonna look, I'm guessing, a little bit like each of the factions. We never really know. Dead Orbit also has Warlock Eye of Another World, the Gaze Beyond Worlds ornament, which does sound pretty cool. And on top of that, they've also been found in different elements for the faction rallies. Bungie have linked exotic catalysts to each faction. Now the Future War Cult respectively gets Sunshot, New Monarchy gets Sweet Business, and Dead Orbit gets the Sweet Graviton Lance. Now each of these are going to have their own ornaments, look slightly different and probably most likely kind of resembling each of the factions. But as you can see that I've been babbling about this, and if you did want to kind of look at the rest of it, there is kind of stuff on the internet. You can kind of just search Iron Banner Season 3 Destiny 2, or just watch the rest of this video. We do have the ornaments for all 3 classes, Warlock, Titan, and Hunter. This is them in the background, as you can see while I'm babbling. While they're playing in the background, I'm just going to babble about stuff. Anyway, with the Iron Banner coming up, I am seriously excited. Now so far you have seen some of the Warlock stuff, but I do have to say I'm really kind of excited. This thing right here, I just wanted to say, the Scory Iron Gloves, whether this is actually bugged, I don't know. It's on all 3 of the classes where the actual arm ornaments is halfway there. But yeah, just taking a look at the rest of the actual armor in itself, I do have to say Bungie is kind of taking a step back from what we have seen so far and is going more back to, I guess, more of an Osiris-y kind of feel, with a bit of, I guess, Crotus End and stuff thrown in there. Well, just because some of the armor ornaments look and resemble a little bit like, stuff you get in Crotus End. But I do have to say, I'm just really excited for Iron Banner. So far, I am really enjoying Destiny 2. The actual new campaign that we have available for Warmind is amazing. There is so many secrets that we found out over the last few days and weeks. We found out who the actual Exo Stranger is. That's like big thing. Well, is a big thing if you kind of did play Destiny 1 and you kind of wanted to know who she really was, and there was all this speculation so many years. Now we finally do know who she actually is, which is pretty cool. She's Elsie Bray. So yeah, Anna Bray's little or big sister, I can't really remember. I'm not really straight in directly with the lore. I do like the lore and I love actually reading things about the lore, but I do have to state some things for myself is just, yeah, a little bit too out there, and I can't really take the time to read it because, well, I just don't like reading. Whether it's the whole thing of I can't really read very well, that's another story for another time. For the rest of this video, I do want to actually go over so far the feelings that I have for the Warmind. Now the level up and grinding is honestly amazing. It is seriously cool to actually have things that we want to grind for, have actual collectible items that we can go around and scan, have all this actual information and lore in the background, which is just really cool. Everything that we've seen so far in Destiny 2 is kind of cool. It's not exactly on the path of what we kind of expected with lore from Destiny 1, and some of the things from Destiny 1 have just been kind of scrapped and thrown out, but what we do have for Destiny 2 so far, I do have to say, is pretty freaking amazing. I honestly love this game. I'm kind of addicted to it. I've always been addicted to Destiny from, you know, day one since I actually played my first Warlock. That was kind of it. I wanted to be in and play Destiny. Now with all this changes and all the new stuff that's coming to the game, it's just really, really awesome. Haven't done a raid in quite some time, but yeah, that's mainly because I have problems with actually, I guess, not just focusing, but anger issues and a few other different things where if I was to do it, I'd probably lose more friends than I would gain. But if that is kind of a different case and some of you guys do the same thing that I do, hit me up. We might be able to do some angry raids where we just kind of swear at things and get upset, which sometimes can be fun because laughing at yourself when you kind of sound stupid is pretty cool. Also, quickly, just want to say, this actual mantle of EFRIDEET that we see on the screen, this thing looks freaking amazing. I really, really want to get this, and as you can see, let's just zoom in. This is what it kind of looks like. It's a really big cloak. It looks freaking cool. But anyway, back to what I was actually babbling about, which I can't really remember what it was because it was a few minutes ago. Magic of editing, you see. Anyway, with the future of Destiny 2, things are changing up and I am really freaking excited for it. Hopefully you guys are as excited as I am. Hit me up in the comment section down below. Tell me, do you guys actually like Destiny 2? Have you just gotten bored of it, or are you kind of getting back into it since this new actual DLC has dropped? Let me know all that good stuff down below. Do all that good stuff and I'll be cheering like Kieran over. He was Ed Sheeran. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you're a new viewer, hit that subscribe button, hit that actual bell notification so you don't miss out on my content every time I upload. Sporadic uploads coming at you at all different hours of the time of the night and the day and the morning and whatever. Anyway, this has been ZacNovak. Do all that good stuff. And until next time, I'm signing off. Peace out.